There's a lot of work happening at the airport right now. Keeping track of all that money and those resources should be a priority.
According to airport officials, it is one of the busiest airports in the world, with more than 69 million passengers traveling through in 2022 and continuing to grow.
From construction in the Great Hall and new runways to managing day-to-day business like parking and concessions, managers have a lot to keep track of. Our audit work is a great tool to help improve that oversight.
Denver International Airport has millions of dollars going in and out of its organization all the time. The airport says it generates more than $36 billion for our economic region every year. At that scale, even small errors can grow into expensive problems. It's important to have sound systems and appropriate reviews because, while the airport operates using an enterprise fund instead of the city's general fund, it is a public asset and should be operated responsibly.
Recently, we followed up on our audit of the first phase of construction on Peña Boulevard, the main road leading to the airport.
Airport leaders are considering the next steps for construction on Peña Boulevard over the next decade. So now is an important time to see how they were doing in terms of project oversight. Luckily, we found the airport has used our audit of Phase 1 as a learning opportunity, and it has taken some important steps for stronger monitoring of construction costs and timelines.
We've looked at many construction projects and contracts at Denver International Airport. Appropriate oversight is a recurring issue, but we did see some improvement after our audit of Peña Boulevard construction work.
Our 2021 audit of the Peña construction project found areas of concern, including weak project oversight, risk of overpaying, and missed deadlines. Since then, the airport has taken steps to hold contractors and the outcomes of the construction project more accountable.
The Airport Infrastructure Management Division established a formal monetary penalty mechanism for contractors that fail to meet required invoice submission deadlines. This supports timely reviews of invoices and reduces the risk of the city overpaying.
By taking this action, the airport is using a thoughtful, risk-based process to ensure the best possible outcomes, including keeping projects on time and in budget. Airport managers fully implemented 8 of 13 recommendations and took some actions to partially implement 2 more. However, some risks remain.
The airport still has gaps in how it reviews deadlines for contract changes, and leaders need better coordination with the Division of Small Business Opportunity to ensure compliance with participation goals for companies owned by women and people of color.
Based on a broad view of our audit work, the steps the airport has implemented on the Peña construction project are a good start. But the complexity and recurring concerns about oversight at the airport remain areas of high concern for me. Well, that's it for this episode of Ask the Auditor. If you have a question, submit it to auditor@denvergov.org, and maybe your question will be the next question we answer on the next episode of Ask the Auditor.